Hey guys, what's up? Dave Killer's here, and this it might be a little lengthy video where I have to talk about. But before that, let me do something that I should have been did, and that is the Dead Island 2 review. Real quick, this is going to be a short review. Um, the game is not the talk of the town anymore. um, how's Dead Island? I'm gonna say it right now. Shout out to two of my good friends for helping me get this game. Oh, without them, I wouldn't even be here talking about it now. So, shout out to both of them. They know who they are. I thank them so much for giving me the opportunity to play with them to enjoy this experience. Dead Island 2 is, I'm gonna say it, playing this game by yourself, you'll be extremely bored. It's boring solo. I will not be playing this game solo ever. That's how boring it is playing by yourself. Playing with friends always makes almost every game better, right? So that's a gimme. So there's a 3-player co-op, which I don't understand because the first one was 4. That it hurts the game. I'm just gonna say it like that. And I'm gonna talk about the negatives first. It's 3-player co-op, that hurts the game. There is no, you can't drive cars. There's no vehicles in this game that you can drive. And Dead Island 1 there's vehicles, and this one there's no vehicles. That hurts the game. You can't close a fucking door in a zombie game, which I don't understand how in the hell that's even possible. Like, even Resident Evil back in 98 got that shit right. So I don't know how the hell you can't close the door in a zombie game. So those little in the ending, well, I'm spoiling if you didn't play it. The ending is kind of what you can expect from a zombie game. You know, it's not this big ass fucking ending, no. There's nothing controversial or anything, no. It's just what you can expect from a damn zombie apocalypse game. That's based in Los Angeles, California, which that's a good thing. But so it's not that much negatives, right? Because the game, there's really nothing wrong. Oh, the only thing I don't like about the game, I'm gonna say it right now too. They removed the skill tree from the characters and gave us something called skill cards. That's how you get your abilities. I'm gonna tell you right now, whoever thought that was a good idea needs to be fired, because that shit sucks. Like, I'm a old school RPG player. I love RPGs. I love leveling up. The max level is 30. My character is level 30, max level. I love leveling up. I love character growth. I love skill trees, taking skill points and dropping them into abilities and perks and passive abilities that will help you benefit your playstyle and make your character better. Final Fantasy. Anyway, I like shit like that, and this game does level. You do level up, you do get abilities, but the abilities you get from cards. But what the fuck is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Like, no, like that needs to not happen again. Because I'd say right now, I hate getting the abilities. You need to kill zombies or just find your fucking abilities out in the world. And the story, the main story gives you abilities too. To me, that's really hella stupid. What happens is just killing shit, completing missions, and getting skill points. Now we get cards that benefit abilities, and you can put certain cards that benefit other cards. Certain cards only benefit certain characters. So that's already a smack in the face right there by itself. So, I mean, I don't know who the fuck decided that was good. To me, that sucks. And I hated that. The enemy variety, it's a zombie game, so the enemy variety is there, but then again, we kept fighting the same enemies, zombies, you know. So I'm not gonna really hurt it that much with that, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, the enemies were cool, they were cool looking and all that. Now the 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 pros of the game, right? I don't know how the fuck Dying Light could get something wrong called repairing a weapon. I don't know how the fuck you can't even do that in Dying Light. That's just retarded. But in Dead Island 2, here, this game, you can actually take your weapon and when it's bad, you can just repair it. To me, that's what Dying Light needed. But anyway, you could take your weapon here and upgrade your weapon and upgrade it, repair it, and you can rock the same weapon all the way till you beat the game. Fast travel is in the game. That is like fucking required. And you could add elemental shit to your weapon. So basically, you could have like a fire sword or like a fire knife, electricity knife, things like that. The ultimate ability, minor spoiler, when your character is infected, okay, I'm just gonna say that, and when you pop their ability, their ultimate, you know, they turn into like this fucking like big old fucking, they don't turn into like a mutant, but they have like, I don't know, play the game, their mindset is like they're infected with the virus and they're like so they just go buck shit crazy, but they're immune. I don't get it, but it's it's a good game. I really didn't care for the story too much. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I didn't really care for the story because it was like so damn like minimum. But what I did care about was the combat, playing with friends, and it just made killing zombies fun. I didn't really care for the story, not even in the first Dead Island. I didn't even care for the story. I just wanted to play just to fuck up zombies, because I love zombies. I love Resident Evil. That's where my first zombie shit started. So I love zombies, and I just, you know, Dead Island has that covered. You could upgrade your weapons, get different weapons, you know, get creative with your with the what the builds you can make, weapons you can make. um I think they also wanted to show off really the water with the electricity, like if you drench a certain like ground or spot on the ground, and you could like shoot or like do something with electricity. So like status effects are in the game, they build up. So if this let's say for example a zombie's on fire, a fire meter would build up above their head, and if it fills up, they're on fire. So everything is like that. It's like that for all status effects, electricity, all that shit. The status effects in the game is cool, but um there's a lot of weapons, a lot of costumes, there's a lot of characters you can choose from. I'm not going to get into all of them, but just know that there's a lot of characters. I chose, she's on the screen, I chose Danny as mine. I like her, her strong attack does like a shockwave around her that blasts enemies back. I thought that was pretty fucking like cool as hell. So I decided to rock with her throughout the whole entire game. And I also have an ability for heavy attack. If I hit a zombie or any enemy with a heavy attack, it does like an explosion. So she's just doing damage with heavy attacks. I do need to watch my stamina because heavy attacks do require stamina. Um, just there's just different abilities that you can get with the cards and shit, and um, the weapons are cool. I like the guns. You can upgrade the guns. You can customize them too. There's a lot of shit you can do with the weapons. There's so many weapons. Um, like I said, I really didn't care for the story too much. My brain wasn't really there, but for what I played, it was okay. And but it just hurts the game that certain things you can't do, and certain things that they decided to do with these damn cards. That's just stupid. So that's Dead Island. I mean, it's not a. This is not a long review. I mean, this is just something that I should have been did, and I didn't, and I apologize for that. But so this is in the archives, Dead Island 2. I'm gonna say it right now. The final verdict for Dead Island 2. I'm giving it 2 of them. For what I played, it's an 8 out of 10. For what I played, 8 out of 10. I played with 2 people. It was a lot of fucking zombies. It made the game good to fight and watch our backs revive and all that shit. So that's 8 out of 10. There's a lot of side quests, all that shit. 8 out of 10. Right? If you're playing solo, I would say 7 out of 10. This game is not meant to play solo. You can play solo if you want to, but I don't recommend it at all because I mean, if you want to, hey, go ahead, but it's boring. You will have nobody watching your back, and if you go down, that's it, you're dead. But if you play co-op with friends, if you go down, you can get revived by another player, things like that. So it's easier as well, but the more people that plays, the more, shit's gonna be thrown at you. Just know that's like nothing new, because Borderlands is like that too, so. But yeah. So 8 out of 10 for what I played with friends all the time. I would never play this game solo. Because it's no. But if you do, just know that's how I feel. It's 7 out of 10. I heard when this game first came out, that basic PS4 players couldn't matchmake. That sucks. That really hurts the game. But all this time now, that shit got patched. That shit got fixed. So that it is what it is with that. But that was the release of this game, which was crazy. I don't have a basic PS4. Thank God I have a PS4 Pro, and my friends they have PS5s, so we were fine. Um, but rather than that, the game's really good. I enjoyed Dead Island 2, 8 out of 10. Um, um, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace. Now, with that being said, that's my Dead Island 2 review, okay? You can click off. You don't have to watch anymore. That's it. This should be a separate video, because this is big, but I can't wait. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 for about going on 11 years now. Well, it's going on 10 years because I've been playing since 2013, so it's 13 years now. I mean, 10 years, damn, what the fuck? I've been playing since 2013, so 2023, I've been playing for 10 years. Damn, I can't count today. 10 years I've been playing this game. It's going on 11. In 2024, it'll be 11 years. I am happy to say that Final Fantasy 14 is now finally coming to Xbox. Do you know how long and how about time I can say about that? This shit should have happened years ago. And I don't know what the fuck Yoshi P and Phil Spencer's trying to do, like what took them so damn long, but it's coming in 2024. I'm like, come on now. Like, this shit should have been done years ago. This shit should have been a thing back in Stormblood. Before that, when a Realm Reborn came out, this should have been the thing for Xbox as well, no? But, hey, you know, I don't know what the fuck. And motherfuckers in the comments, just be grateful. Motherfucker, you don't understand. This shit should have happened years ago. Fuck that. So, it's coming. And that is gonna add, real quick, that's gonna add more players, millions of other players playing the older content that's gonna be coming out. So it's old content, it's back in fucking Realm Reborn content, Heaven Sword, Shadowbringers, you know, there's still a lot of players playing now, but if you take the Xbox community and put them in this game in Final Fantasy 14, that's just gonna add millions of other players playing older content. The 2B raid and Shadowbringers, all the content, the Alexander raid and Heavensward, you know, the Rabbinaster Final Fantasy Tactics Alliance raid and Stormblood. All that's just going to be played again. There's still a lot of players playing it now, but there's not that much players playing it. Okay, if that makes sense. Everybody's doing like Endwalker shit. So by adding Xbox, all that old content is going to be revised, replayed by a whole new fucking community. These are not just a few players. This is everybody that owns an Xbox. Well, Xbox Series S and X. Okay, if you own that system, you have the option to play Final Fantasy 14. If you never played it, which you should. If you do play RPGs, you do like MMOs, you do, you know, if you like RPGs and MMOs, you're gonna feel at home with this game. I'm really talking to the people that owns Xboxes, okay? If you played the single player Final Fantasy games and you want to try your shit in 14, you should. Phil Spencer was on stage, Yoshi P was on stage together, and I was like, holy shit, I can't believe it. And all these years now, you know, since 2013, it took them from 2013 all the way to 2023 to make this a thing. But you know, it is what it is. Um, so I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that. You know, it's just like there's a drought of healers in Final Fantasy, right? That there's healers, but there's more DPSs and there's more tanks overall, you know. But adding a whole new fucking system to the Final Fantasy 14 community, and they can actually see how nice we are, how caring we are, how we help other players help out other players just to know the content, know, you know, and just for them to see that, you know, it's just they're gonna have a good time. Um, I just wish that happened like years ago, but I don't know why. I don't think this game would be on Game Pass. That I didn't hear anything about that, but maybe not on Game Pass, but it is digital only, so there's no like collector's edition or like physical copy. There's no Xbox is just getting the digital only version of A Realm Reborn and all the expansions, which is nothing wrong with that. They have an open beta coming out next year spring, and next year summertime is the new expansion for 14 called Dawn Trail. So I can't wait for that. Level cap will be increased um, from 90 to 100 finally, and that should be max level. I swear there shouldn't be any more expansions after this. If there's more story, they should end the Warrior of Light story in Dawn Trail. They should. And what else is there? Two new DPS classes is coming in Dawn Trail, the new expansion. The Yoshi P will not say yet what type of DPS classes are coming, but it's coming. Two new a melee DPS and a magical DPS. Okay, so I'm happy about that. Um, if you like Fall Guys, if you're a fan of Fall Guys is coming to Final Fantasy 14 soon. I believe in August next month. I believe somewhere to the end of next month. I think the 22nd or something like that. But I know it's at the end of August that Fall Guys is having a collaboration. If you play Fall Guys, literally, you can you know what Fall Guys is. So your character, you can have some Final Fantasy 14 outfits on. You could look like a Fall Guy character in a white mage outfit, dragoon outfit. They got Alphino and Alize, um, shit like that. So, you know, you won't look like them, but you'll have their outfits on this little ass Fall Guy character. So that's cute. And but what I'm hype about, that sounds cool. But what I'm hype about is now Final Fantasy 14 Gold Saucer is having an update. Everybody thought it was Blitzball. Everybody wants Blitzball in Final Fantasy 14. Look, that should have been a thing back in fucking Heavensward, but I don't know how the hell they can add Blitzball to 14. That just takes a lot of fucking work. Because if they want Blitzball in 14, man, that like, how would that be a thing? Like, obviously, it would be a whole bunch of players on a team. Can they make it happen? Yeah, but the Goldie points and all that, I don't know. I have no idea what type of shit that's gonna be. That'll just be like a whole fucking, because Blitzball's playing in my head with all the abilities and the who's going to be the goalie and the shooters and the passers and all the stats effects in Blitzball. And I don't think they can make it exactly like 10, but maybe if they do, I would need to see how that plays in 14. It fits 10, it makes sense in 10, but people want it in 14. But we'll see about that. I don't know. But Yoshi P, he said no, not Blitzball, but he knows who won it. He knows. He's not stupid. He knows who won it. But there's a lot on his plate right now. Definitely with the collaboration of Fall Guys. Again, I talked about that, but Final Fantasy 14 is having a Gold Saucer update. And that's going to include Final Fantasy 14's version of Fall Guys. What do I mean by that? So if you go to the Gold Saucer, you play all the mini games. You can actually take your character that you made in 14, your Warrior of Light, and take that character and play Fall Guys with 23 other players. So who's gonna make it to the finish line? Only one person can, or however the fuck it goes. But I'm not really educated with Fall Guys. I really don't play Fall Guys. I played it maybe once or twice, but I really don't care for it. But Final Fantasy 14 is going to have their own version as well of Fall Guys. So I'm really hyped about that. And the Gold Saucer, I would definitely play that. They should give out a lot of Gold Saucer points, or whatever, to buy whatever. I'm just waiting on the Final Fantasy 15 event to come out so I could just get fucking Noctis's car. But rather than that, man, I'm really, I'm really hype about that. That Fall Guys is coming. We can also play our Warrior of Light on Final Fantasy 14, but in the Gold Saucer as a Fall Guys map and shit. That's cool. That's really fucking cool. Fall Guys is, again, you could dress like, though they have a few outfits, chocobos, and from Final Fantasy 14 and Fall Guys. So that's good. That I think that's a good direction as well. It keeps also the Gold Saucer fresh, because a lot of people really don't go to Gold Saucer anymore because there's not really nothing new. But there's the Fall Guys community is a thing, and just adding it to Final Fantasy 14 and vice versa, that's just going to increase the player base in Gold Saucer. I think they did say new emotes and whatever outfits, whatever. So that's good. That all sounds good, but it's really the thing with Xbox coming to Final Fantasy. That's just I'm really like, say what you want about the Xbox community, but just adding them to the Final Fantasy 14 community is a big step. They should have been did it, so about time. But I'm happy it's stepping into that direction now. That's just more people, more players, more content. Old content is going to be replayed because they want to experience the game like we all did. So old content will be played. It's good. It's a good step, and I'm happy that we're finally getting Xbox players in Final Fantasy 14. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be lit. Now I want to see how many healers are gonna be a thing, tanks, DPSs. I'm hype about all that. So if you have an Xbox, and if you never played Final Fantasy 14, or even if you have, it's on Xbox, I mean, just join in. Join up, and it's gonna be good. Oh, all right. Well, that's about it. What's next? For the channel, nothing major. I know I have the Final Fantasy 14 walkthrough, which, ooh, I'm not sure when I'm getting back on that, because later on today, I do have to. I have two of my friends. We're gonna be on Final Fantasy tonight, and they're just sailing right through the game. They beat the base game already. They beat the Crystal Tower storyline. We killed Hard Ifrit. We're just going on Hard Titan, Hard Garuda, and after that, just sail all through the BS quest until we hit Heavensward. And I have to say, right now, they just bought, well, one of them just bought Endwalker, so they have all the other expansions coming in between Endwalker, so they have all that. My other friend's gonna get it too next week, so I'm happy about that. I want to talk about the free trial real quick before I say bye to you guys. the free trial has an update. So if you played Final Fantasy 14, the free trial, you know you stop on level 60 Heavensward, right? But now that's going to be increased because now you will stop. You could play the whole shit of Stormblood. So now the free trial is getting an update. I don't know if it's in effect now or later, but the free trial you can play from level 1 all the way to level fucking 70 and complete Stormblood. And I think you could also do post Stormblood right before you hit Shadowbringers. So that just increases the free trial. That just invites even more players into the shit. More rate. Oh god, like that to me is 100% perfect. Perfect. What they should have did, if they really want players to have fun with the game, they should have did it until Shadowbringers. But I understand, like, and I get it. I get it. So Stormblood is not a bad thing. You guys have, for the free trial people that never played Final Fantasy 14, for free, you can literally download of the free trial, make an account, and for free, no subscription, from level 1 all the way to 70, you got 2 expansions to play, full expansions for free. You got the base game, Heavensward, and then Stormblood, all for free, and you could play post Stormblood 2. Like, if that's not a good fucking deal, I don't know what is. Like, that is a step in the right direction, really, to show you what Final Fantasy 14 is all about. It's not just the base game. You get two full expansions in the free trial. Fuck. That's good. And then on top of that, Xbox is getting their Xbox is jumping on it too. But the thing about Xbox, they have their beta coming out next year spring, and right when the beta's over, I believe in between 6.5 post Heavensward, post Endwalker, around that time, that's what Xbox will. They could take their whoever joined the open beta can take their beta character and make that their main character when you activate the service account and all that. So that's good, man. I mean that's a step in the right direction, hands down. And it's only for Xbox Series S and X. So Xbox One. Sorry for the Xbox One players, but if you do have the Series S and X, damn straight, you have the option to finally next year in spring, finally you have the option to jump on Final Fantasy 14. So I'm dead ass hype about that. And that's it, guys. That's the video. So I just wanted to make that a thing. Dead Island 2, again, 8 out of 10. If you're playing it solo, you're not gonna have that much of an experience. Like, I would say funny experience. Definitely, because friends make things a lot better, easier. You could get revived. You got people watching your back and shit, so it makes everything easy. So I would say about like maybe 7 out of 10. Certain things hurt the game just for that the damn doors can't close and no vehicles. That really fucking sucks. But the music, the story's mediocre. The music, the combat, all that shit is there in this game. And definitely you can actually repair your shit. So that's something that Dying Light damn sure need. And so that's about it, right? So and the main big thing is that Final Fantasy 14 Xbox, I can't wait. I have a lot of work to do in 14. The new expansion's coming out next year summertime, so I have a lot of work to do. I still need to finish post Endwalker with my main, and well, my girlfriend's main, I have to finish post Shadowbringers. So I have a lot of work to do. So I'm gonna get started on that now. And thanks for watching, guys. I mean, this is you got your review for Dead Island and some news about Final Fantasy 14. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.